Hi guys, I hope you guys are well. Welcome back to our leadership podcast with Ratiba Mohale on Empowerment Podcast. Our aim is to equip you, to empower you, and to give you enough tools for your journey ahead. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm excited that I'll be talking to you. This episode is inspired by a video I saw where one of the leaders happened to be a female, speaking about their experience of leading an institution. And she was saying that um, leadership is about being decisive and taking decisions. And she further said, I don't care about your emotions. I don't care about whether you cry, but I want accountability, you know? And I'm sitting here thinking that does it mean that if you are a decisive leader, you have to be rude, you have to shout at people, you have to do all the different things, or it means that you hold people accountable? And holding people accountable can come in many ways. And yes, you have to be decisive. Yes, you have to be firm and stand on your feet. But it doesn't mean that your approach needs to be of fighting. Because the idea is these people are following you because you've got a vision that you have rallied them behind, and they understand what you want, they understand your vision as a leader, and you are leading them to a certain direction. So if you are leading them to a certain direction, then it means that you are guiding and providing leadership to them. So you are guiding and providing leadership to them so that they can execute their job very well. And you hold them accountable for their commitment they've made to the vision that you have provided for them. So therefore, it means that you also understand that you are dealing with human beings who have emotions, who go through troubles, who go through issues, and lead people who have families that are suffering. They go through a lot each and every day. So, which that is not an excuse to not do the job. But I'm just trying to paint a picture that you are dealing with human beings that go through a lot. Therefore, that informs your manner of approach when you deal with any person. Because you cannot treat people anyhow and expect them to produce after your kind. Like, you expect them to produce the work that you want them to produce, but you came in and dealt with them in a different way. You see? So how do we then say to such? Because you want them to perform a certain task that is obviously accordingly to the vision that you've provided for them, and they need to follow the vision through. But if they need to follow the vision through, what do you then say? Right? What do you then say to them if you are treating them a different way? Do you think that person will still want to die for you? Because in their time of you holding them accountable, you tell them you don't care about how they think, but at the same, or how they feel, or how they react. But at the same time, you want these people to die for your vision. How's that even possible? How is that even possible? I think sometimes as leaders, we are so much into ourselves and so much into wanting people to do things that we want them to do that we don't pause and see. And I'm saying see deliberately because every person wants to be seen. They want to feel like they are part of something. And they want to feel like they are treated with respect. They're treated with the attitude that says, I know you can and I know you can do. Right? That's every person. So now, if you are treating them as if they don't know what they're doing and you don't really care about how they feel, then you are unfair in expecting that they will do what you want them to do and do it excellently. Yes, it's a job, but also it's someone who left their life outside to come and carry your vision and make it a success. So how do you then treat them as if you don't need them? Yeah, how do you then treat them as if you don't need them? And how do you treat them as if they don't matter? You see? How do you do that? Treat them as if they don't matter, treat them as if you don't need them, treat them as if, they're the ones who are wrong and you're the only one who's right. They still need to do what you want them to do, which is fulfilling your dream or your vision, but you still don't care about them. So what then do you say? Should they still commit to fulfilling your vision? Should they still do that? Should they still commit to fulfilling your vision because you don't care about how they feel and you just say, I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you react. I don't care how you respond. Me, I want the job. Me, I want my work. But from who when you're dealing with a human being that you don't show kindness? How do you then expect whatsoever that you want to be done? It's a genuine question for me to say sometimes as leaders, we are so much into ourselves that we don't see. We are so much into ourselves that we don't even literally see the people that are fighting for us. All we want is work, 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 work. Do you ever stop and say, what can I do for you today? How are you? Are you okay? Can I do something for you today? Do you ever stop and do that? I don't know. I'm just asking so I can fully understand. Do you ever stop and say, what can I do for you today? As a leader, do you ever stop and say, what can I do for you today? And not always demand from the people, but you never see them. One thing about leadership is people want to be made to feel that they are part of something. People want to be made to feel that they are special to you. So if you can be able to get everyone to feel that they are the most important thing in your life as a leader, when they are together, they share the common feeling about you. It's an army you have created or built to fight and follow your vision and your dreams. So sometimes I'm just urging to any leader who's probably listening to this, make sure that you make your people feel seen. Make sure that you make them feel part of something. Make sure that you take account of their emotions. You take account of how a person is, personalities. You cannot use the same method to everyone as a leader. You cannot apply the same method to every person and say, if you are someone who shouts, you cannot shout to everyone. Some people receive being shouted, which I don't condone it. I don't think it's right. But some people receive shouting better than some other people. Some people don't even care. When you shout, they're already off. They're closed off. So yes. So this was just a message to the leader inspired by that conversation or inspired by that interview, to say that sometimes we need to see the people that we are leading. We must not be too much into ourselves as leaders, and we forget ukubabona, right? To see the people that we are leading. Always. Cool. Cheers. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share your thoughts. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Disagree with what I'm saying? Let's engage. And our aim obviously is to grow each other and equip each other and have progressive conversations about leadership and add our views, our thoughts, and add our knowledge and expand the knowledge of leadership. So cool. Thank you so much. And share this with your friends, your dogs, your cousins, and everybody that can listen to us. And let's spread the message further. Let's be kind as leaders. Let's share kindness and let's make sure that we treat the people that we lead with respect and we honor them and we treat them with the integrity they deserve because they are fulfilling the dreams that we were given or the vision that we're given on this earth and they are carrying it forward. Therefore, let's respect them as they are your custodian of your vision and a custodian of the goals that you want to achieve as a leader. Cool. Thank you so much. Cheers. We shall speak again next time. Love you guys. Thank you.
Empowerment Podcast. Inspire, equip, and empower.